Hi everybody, welcome back to my 100% walkthrough of Assassin's Creed 3. On this video we're going to be doing the last bit of the DNA strand to make the 100%, and that is the finishing off the Frontiersmen's challenges. Now there is going to be more stuff we're going to be doing because there's some add-on, there was downloadable content, but now it's all part of the same game. So we'll be doing those, but this is the 100% for the game. So let's have a look at what we have to do for the Frontiersmen's challenge. If you look at the logbook, and you can track this, remember, so that would be easy. The first thing we're going to do is we've got to dive into the water from a height of 50 feet. Now, I don't know how many places there are to be able to do this, but I'm going to show you the place I went to. It is in the frontier, and it's at Diamond Basin, and if we just have a look, I'll mark it for you up here, and you'll see right about there, that is where the place is. You're looking for this tree, and this tree, you jump over, climb up it, and then if you look below you there's foam water, and you're quite high up, and then if you swan dive off, that gives you a height of 50 meters, and you've done the job. So that's that one done. Now the second part of Frontiersmen's Challenges 2 is a little bit complicated, because the second part, oh no, the next part is okay, because the next part, all you have to do is you're looking for I believe all the trading posts in the frontier, and there are 3 that we need to worry about. Okay, so that's what you're looking for, the trading posts. So if you have a look at the map, you will see that there is one in Lexington, there is one in Concord, and there is one here in Monmouth which we haven't been in. That's the one we've got to discover. So if we head that way, go into the trading post, and boom, that's it, that's what you needed. Now the last bit is you have to listen to all of Washington's conversations, and we messed up. So let me show you how to do this the easiest way. First thing to do is go to New York. You go to New York and you go to this one here in the west, and there is a small W which is Washington. So go and talk to Washington.
Commander,
it's good to see you.
you have what you set out for. What will you do with it?
A fair question. But if truth be told, I do not know. Men with far greater minds than mine will build this country's foundations. A task I am simply not equipped for. Have you played bocce before? I'm really growing quite fond of it. I think I'll have a green built at Mount Vernon when I return.
All that death and sacrifice, and you mean to leave the important tasks to better men while you play games? I might have expected it.
Connor!
Whether you think you are capable or worthy of the task, after the things you have done to ensure this outcome, you should not have the luxury of peace.
Okay, so that's one talk. Now the second talk is play bowls, or bocce as he called it. So I'm going to speed this up because you've seen us do this before, but you know how it's done. You just throw the bowls. It doesn't matter whether you beat Washington or not, all you have to do is play him. But you do have to play him. I lost, by the way, to Washington. Now while we're watching this, I mean this is just a game of bowls, you don't need to, you just do this as you feel that you need to. I'll explain to you that after we've done the Washington things, there's one left to do, and that is to visit all the taverns that are in the frontier, Boston and New York. Okay. There are, just so as you know, there are 4 in the frontier. There are 4 in Boston, and there are 5 in New York. I'm not going to show them where they all are. They're on the map. What you do is you look at the map, find the cube, the dice icon, and go in. And all you have to do is walk in it and then walk out again, and you've done it. Okay. So that's what you can do. But I will show you the last one that just shows you the trigger point. And that is what we're going to do. So finish playing this game of bowls. Doesn't matter if you win or lose, as I said. I tried to win. I was winning, but I think Washington is better at it than me. Okay, just play the game. It seems strange to me that Connor would play bowls with Washington when he's so annoyed with him. But hey, that's what we have to do. But this isn't the end of the bit with Washington, you see. We missed out, and that's what we need to do. We missed out part of the conversations with Washington, and that is the last of the Frontiersmen's challenge, is to listen to all the conversations with Washington. So the only way we're going to be able to do it is to head back and replay a mission at Valley Forge. So as soon as we're finished with this, which shouldn't be much longer, I would hope. Yeah, we'll be losing this very soon. Last one. But Washington has one more and he gets the final point. He gets two, in fact. Okay, so we lose. So what we're going to do is we need to go to the DNA strand and go back and play sequence 9 episode 1, missing supplies. And as soon as you get there, you will be talking to Washington. Now you can skip the first conversation with Washington if you want to. You don't need to listen to it. But I've left it in, I think.
Commander.
Connor.
Any word on Lee?
Not yet. My apologies. I've been distracted. Supply caravans meant for the camp have gone missing. I suspect treachery. A traitor named Benjamin Church, recently released from prison, has vanished as well. The two events are surely related.
What was his crime?
He was caught sending letters to the Loyalists, detailing our troop strength. He claimed it was a scare tactic, that we might avoid war. A poor lie.
I will find Church for you.
Why? What reason have you to help?
Does it matter?
As you wish. We've received reports of trouble along the southern road. Might be he's responsible. I suggest you begin your search there.
Okay. So when that finishes, you go and talk to him again. And then you get another scene.
Commander.
I have failed them, Connor. Only look around to know my words are true. This revolution once seemed a righteous thing. Our cause pure and just. We asked only for what all people deserve. Liberty, equality, and respect. The Empire should have embraced us. Instead, they pushed for war. A war it seems they are now destined to win. I dared to dream of better things. Behold what it has wrought.
Such dark thoughts will cripple a man. But only if he lets them. Look again. Out there stand men and women determined to be free. Such a struggle is rarely easy and never without sacrifice. I've often asked myself 1,000 times if I would not be happier back amongst my people, living a quieter, simpler life. But if I abandon my cause, if you abandon yours, Commander, who would take our places? And what would become of the people who rely upon us?
It isn't right that they should suffer when I do not. If the ground must be their mattress, so too will it be mine.
And what about the storm?
If I can't take a stand against some snow, then there really is no hope for us.
Okie dokie. Now one more conversation
What news
with
do you
Washington.
No news, Commander. I was merely curious how your assistants were faring.
Without them, we would be lost. It's as simple as that. With Lafayette drilling our men, it's possible our next engagement will not be one-sided. Have you had the opportunity to meet Casimir Pulaski?
I have not.
Unfortunate. He's another of these soldiers we've hired from overseas. A Polish man capable of fighting on horseback, the likes of which I have never seen. I intend to name him commander of the horse, and when spring comes and the battles resume, the regulars will fear the charge of his patriot cavalry.
I look forward to that day, Commander.
As do I, Connor. As do I. As do I.
And there you see, that was the last conversation that we needed to have, and it's all that's filled it in, so we can abort the memory now. We don't need to play it out. Thank goodness, because it's a long memory. We don't really want to do that. Okie dokie. Now, when you do, after that, you just have to go into all the taverns. I told you, 5, 4, 4. That's the numbers you got to remember. And when we're outside of it now, that's it. We have triggered them all off. And that is the completionist challenge. That's 100%. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, it's bye for now.